My name is Kyle Thompson and I welcome you back to Sessions at GLPC. It's good to see you all once again. And today we've got a very special guest. It is my good friend Alex Russell. He's very good and I hope you enjoy.
Alright, so this song is an original song that I've literally just written quite recently, but it's quite reflective of a moment I'm going through right now, so I wanted to do it. And I'm not going to release this one in the EP or anything, it will come out later though. Anyway, I don't know what it's called yet either, so it's that new. I still hold to hope that we belong. Let me move on. This tie still bind me to these thoughts of love. To these thoughts of love. And I as I try to hold to reason to stay here, and I beg for a miracle to find me a way to forget her. Oh, she still reads over me. So I can't replace her love. No one understands the way I fool myself as I try to hold to reasons to stay here. And I beg for a miracle to find to forget her. So this is another original song, or this is an original song. This one is coming out as soon as possible. I'm trying to get CD Baby to work for me, so it should be out, but it's not out. Anyway, it's called Girls in the Magazine. This one's a kind of a bit of a joke. If you know me, I usually write my songs about stuff that matters in my life, but this one is just a bit of a joke. It's a bit of a funny subject, but anyway. I wanna take you out. I wanna show you something, girl. I wanna make you shout. The way you take that picture, girl, you're like a movie star. And the way you look at me, girl, oh, you make me feel like I can have the girls in the magazine. They keep up my world in the movie scene. And I can have the girls in the magazine, smoking cigarettes and drinking gasoline. And I just love the girls in the magazine. Long legs, killer queens. I wanna show what you got, show what you're getting, girl. I know you wanna rock, you let us keep tight. I think you just might grab another drink before we start the firefight. Cause I can have the girls in the magazine. They care about my world in a limousine. And I can have the girls in the magazine, smoking cigarettes and drinking gasoline. And I just love the girls in the magazine. Long legs, killer queen. Take a look around when you dance with me. Everybody's watching the scenes. Look what happens when you take a shot. Saying, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me what you got. But they won't ever hear when you whisper in my ear. Stop dancing, let's. That's how you be. Your head girl's got her hands on me, cause she's getting bored of you. And I think I love her. I can have the girls in the magazine. They keep up my world in the limousine. And I can have the girls in the magazine, smoking cigarettes and drinking gasoline. And I just love the girls in the magazine. Long legs, those killer queens.
Hello and welcome back to the sessions at GLPC. I'm now here with Alex Russell. Alex, how are you doing?
I'm alright, how are you doing?
I'm keeping well, and I'm very excited for this, man. So, firstly, growing up, obviously, you're a musician. What were your influences growing up?
So, I mean, I've always been into rock music.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, my dad used to, like, expose me to all, like, kind of stuff that he listened to. And so, like, in the car, he'd, like, put on CDs of, like, Prince and AC/DC. And so I always wanted to be Angus Young growing up, with his wee horns and all that.
Bit ironic that we're in the church talking about this.
Yeah, and it's like SG looks like it has horns. So I was like, I remember being like 2 and going like, oh, he's so cool.
You said that was cool.
Yeah.
Could be like that.
Yeah.
Good on you. And you're in obviously university, so am I. What's that been like for your musical journey?
I mean, the first 2 years I couldn't really like say that it helped me in any way, apart from the meeting people, and that was the reason I went in the first place, because I wanted to meet.
To network, as they say in the industry.
To network.
Yeah.
So I wanted to meet people to be in a band with, because at first obviously there was no one. I didn't know anyone that played music or anything, so yeah, I just had to find people that would be in a band, and that was the reason I went. But now that we're in third year, we're doing like obviously the project, and like without the project, like because of this project, I've like started producing my own music and stuff like that, and branching out. And so if it wasn't for that, then I mean, I wouldn't be learning how to use Logic and stuff like that and produce music. So it's actually, I'd say, in hindsight,
it's been turbulent to say the least.
It's been turbulent.
Obviously. And obviously you're in your band Antyphia, it's going really well, and I just wanted to ask, how did it form to begin with?
It formed in like a, I don't know, there's a few guys, I just came out of a band that had started in first year of uni, and this was like the latter half of first year. I think first year just finished, and a few of us, I was out to them like, hey, I'm wanting to start a new band, would you be in this with me? And then Jack and Ryan was the two guys I said that to, and they said, yeah, let's do it. I remember, James Armstrong?
Yes, I do know you.
He was originally the drummer for that band for the first day or two or something like that, and then he left. But yes, that's where it started.
And I've wanted to ask this for years. How did you come up with that name?
Oh,
I know that sounds super random, but I've always wanted to know.
Okay, so we were just like looking for a name for a while, and I think it was maybe like 6 months into the band. It was a long time we were cutting about, and then we just like were suggesting different random names into the group chat, and I just started like spouting absolute random stuff, and I think it came from a word like antiphonal, which is a musical concept which means something that I used to think meant something else, but I can't remember what it actually means. But it stems from antiphonal and then Antyphia.
It kind of does make sense.
It makes sense, right? So it's a made up word.
Good on you. Yeah. And what, in your opinion, has been your greatest part of being in the band? Obviously you've played tons of gigs. What is your favourite moment from just doing that?
Like a specific favourite moment?
Yeah.
I don't really know if I've got a specific favourite moment. I mean, recording was really fun. Recording the guitars was really fun. Because I mean, like, I had a lot of really cool overdubs and lead parts and rhythm parts that I really, and like I liked putting them together. But realistically, our best moment was opening for the Look Estate, which is this like pretty decently big band in England. They played Reading and Leeds and stuff like just before we played for them. So yeah, we opened for them, and that's still one of my favourite nights.
Good for you, man. Good for you. And obviously, has there been any challenges with the band? Because in life there's challenges with everything. What's this been like?
I mean, since kind of the inception of the band, we've been looking for a singer to sing with us, because I've always been the lead guitar player, right? And then we had a singer at first.
Yes, I know about that.
You know about him? And not to say he's like a bad guy or anything, he's actually quite a good guy, but he just didn't fit with the band at the time and stuff, and we had to look elsewhere.
Yes, spread your horizons.
Believe it or not, a singer's quite hard to find, especially a rock singer, so I had to just like step up to the plate. I couldn't sing at the time, but we really just wanted to play a show. We hadn't played a show yet at all, and so we were like, well, we might as well I'll just do this for the time being. And then now, a year later, You're still technically the singer. We're still looking.
I mean, that must be uncomfortable for you to sing.
It's quite a daunting experience, actually. Yeah.
I mean, how do you even overcome that?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Just time, I guess.
I don't even know. I just think. I mean, I just want to do it so much and perform my own music. And I care about doing that a lot. So when I'm doing it, it's like the nerves kind of go away. It's more just about enjoying doing it. So I think.
And obviously, you're performing into like various different venues. You played, you know, kicked us.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's the big one. That's like the big fish, as they say. And what's that been like for you?
What playing
Performing
like
live in front of various different people. What's the experience been like?
great, man. Like that's the reason we're doing it, I guess, right? So.
It's the love of music, I guess.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why we started the band in the first place, and that's why we all started doing music to
Of course.
play
Yeah.
live in front of people. So it's
Of course. So, and what are your favourite bands to see in the current Glasgow music scene? If there's any, to be honest. If you can, then that's okay.
yeah, I mean my favourite show that I've ever been to at the kind of underground level was Wishbone.
Yeah.
Back in the day before they split up. R.I.P. No, but Wishbone were a great band, and they were friends of Jack, which is the guitar player in my band. And I remember we went to go see them like a long time ago, like just when Antyphia was starting out, and they were opening for Wine Mums, which is another one of the Glasgow lot. And I mean that's honestly like as much as Wine Mums seems to be a screamer band that just goes kind of crazy, that was the best show that I've ever seen. But aside from bands that don't really exist anymore, Strayed and Sankars I'd probably say as well.
I've heard them really good.
Yeah, so those are the kind of bands that stood out to me, because a lot of bands in Glasgow kind of are the same,
Yeah,
boring, and they're bad.
I guess so. I mean, they lack personalities.
They lack personality. The Huff are really good as well.
Some, yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
what makes you stand out and all that, I suppose.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I would just say the bands that actually pay attention to what they're doing.
Fair enough. And obviously, for your project, you're doing your solo career. That's very exciting for you. What's that been like?
That's been really weird. I mean, I'm like usually. I mean, at first I was always writing songs with people. Well, that's not true. At first, when I was like 10, I was writing them by myself, but they weren't great. But then at first, I was always kind of writing songs with people, and then in Antyphia, I was kind of more. I would say half and half, writing songs by myself versus writing songs with people. But for this project, I was forced to write the songs by myself. I mean, I've been doing it. Like, I do write songs quite a lot, but I've always got, like, I'm always kind of scared. Like, I'm not really sure if they're, like, good enough, and I need someone else to tell me, or, like, reassure me, right?
I'm the same whenever I write songs. You kind of just like, do I really want to give this out to people? It's a bit.
Yeah.
It is what it is, I suppose.
Do you? I didn't know you write.
Yeah, I've got plenty of songs in my back catalogue.
You ever gonna be releasing those?
Hopefully, I'm hoping so. But never mind my career. This is about yours.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
What's been the challenges of being a solo artist anyway?
Okay, well, releasing the songs, recording the songs, and all that. I mean, also you have to do everything by yourself. But at first, I had a guy I was recording the songs with, and truth be told, it didn't really turn out the way I thought it was going to turn out. So, I had to basically learn how to produce music myself.
You had no choice.
I didn't have any choice. I had no choice. And luckily last year had the foresight to buy myself a laptop and all the things that you need to have to record stuff. So I had the equipment, I just didn't really know what I was doing. So I spent about a week or two learning, and then released my first song. I mean, it sounds good. I really like the way it turned out. I'm quite proud of it. Still sounds quite DIY, but I've been marketing it as like a DIY sounding thing. And then for the rest, every song I do sounds better than the last one. So,
yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's going to sound pretty decent.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
It's always a journey. I guess life is a journey. So anyway, if you were to collaborate with anyone alive or dead, who would you collaborate with?
Slash.
Slash?
Axl Rose. Miles Kennedy.
Those are the obvious choice.
I mean, literally just the people
No
that...
hesitation whatsoever.
No. I know exactly who I want to write songs with.
Good. You know what? I love the confidence.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
And do you have anything to promote while we are here?
Yes. My solo EP is coming out at some point in March. Don't know when, but it's called... I don't know what it's called, but my solo account on Spotify is called Alexander without the first E, and it's all caps. So search that up. I've got one song out right now called Insane Life. It's full of profanity and obscenities and stuff like that. Go listen to it. Yeah.
Yes, and obviously you're supporting a local artist.
Yeah, I'm not done.
Oh,
Follow me on Instagram, ALX Russell, and TikTok, ALX_Russell,
Yep.
and just, I don't know, everything else.
yes.
You find me.
And last but not least, what advice would you give to any up-and-coming musicians? Obviously, you're young, you're doing all these different things, and what advice would you give?
I'd say if you're picking up an instrument and you're just starting out and you maybe feel that you're not really getting anywhere with it and you're not, I don't know, as good as you wish you were, but you're still enjoying it, then keep going. I remember when I was first playing the guitar, I think I was 9 when I started taking lessons, and I think I was maybe 14 when I started practicing, because for the first however 4 or 5 years I just...
Didn't bother.
Well, no, I think I was just... Well, yeah, I was lazy, but at the same time...
Alexander said.
Yeah.
I think many children go through a period where it's like you need to practice, but it's not necessarily you can be bothered to. And I was in the same state of mind. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just about, at the end of the day, just go out, if maybe you're at a more established level, just go out, play live.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. It's literally just
yeah.
putting yourself out there and doing the thing.
Yeah. What's
So-
it like? Well, Alex, thank you so much for coming here and taking the
Yeah.
time to talk to me, and thank you. Thank you all so much for watching. It's very kind of you to watch this video. Just a couple of wee notes just to finish things off. Both me and Alex have the cold, so if our voice doesn't sound too good, that's probably why. And the other thing was just a wee thing for you and me. This behind me is obviously the wall. There's usually there's a projection that comes in. I'm supposed to connect it, but the laptop does not work with the projection. So I was supposed to have this funny thing and put the logo on there, but it didn't happen. So I'll try to do that next time. But again, thank you so much for watching, and you enjoy the rest of your day. So long.